Hello everyone, good morning to all. Welcome back to today's live session, today's online session of grade 3rd. Okay children, hope you all are doing well with your online studies. Hope you all are staying safe and healthy at home. Okay children, in today's class we are going to learn preposition. So what is our today's topic? What is our today's topic children? Yes, our today's topic is prepositions. You have learnt in the previous class in the grade 2nd, isn't it? So what do you mean by prepositions children? What is the meaning of preposition? Yes, prepositions are position words. Okay children, they tell us where. Okay, they tells us the position, time and place of something. Okay children, prepositions are nothing but position words. They also tells us the time, position and place of something. They also shows the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay children, they always used before noun or pronoun. Okay children, so let us write the definition of preposition. Okay, the word which is used before noun or pronoun. The word which is used. Remember children, prepositions always used before noun or pronoun. Okay. The word which is used before noun or pronoun. To show position, time, place. Okay. Position, time and place. Okay, place is called preposition. Remember children, they always used before noun or pronoun, and they also shows the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay? These words used to show. These words used to show the relationship between one thing with another one. One thing with another thing. Okay children, you have learned the preposition in the grade 2nd. Prepositions are nothing but they are position words. Okay, they always used before noun or pronoun. Okay, they are showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay, now I am going to ask some questions to you. Okay children, so can you tell me where is the marker? Can you tell me children, where is the marker? This is the marker and this one is the duster. Okay. So can you tell me where is the marker? Yes, the marker is on the duster. Okay. The marker is on the duster. And can you tell me now, where is the marker? Where is the marker, children? Yes, the marker is under the duster. Okay, the marker is under the duster. Now can you tell me where is the marker? Yes, the marker is beside the duster. Okay, the marker is beside the duster. Now can you tell me, children, where is the duster? See, here is the blue marker, here is the red one, and here is the duster. So can you tell me where is the duster now? Yes, where is the duster? The duster is between the two markers, isn't it? The duster is between the two markers. So here, children, on, under, beside, between. And now can you tell me where is the marker? Where is the blue marker? The blue marker is in front of the duster. Okay? Where is the blue marker, children? Where is the blue marker? The blue marker is in front of the duster, isn't it? Now can you tell me where is the blue marker? The blue marker is behind the duster. Yes? Behind. So here, on, under, beside, and between. Between, in front of, behind. Now can you tell me where is the marker? The marker is above the duster. Okay? Above the duster. And now can you tell me where is the marker? The marker is below the duster. Okay? So these all the words on, under, yes, beside, in front of, above, below, between. These are the prepositions. Okay, children, they are showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing, isn't it? They are showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay, they are showing the position of the things. Where is the position? Okay, they are showing the position, place, and as well as time. Okay, of something. Something means things. So here, examples for the prepositions are in. Children, see, here there is a ink inside the bottle. Okay, ink. So where is the ink? The ink is in the bottle. So in is also here preposition. Okay, that is showing the place. In, on, under, below, above, in front of, behind, beside, as well as at. At is showing the specific time. Okay. At, of, with, by. Okay. In, on, under, below, above, in front of, behind, beside, at, of, with, by. These are the few examples for preposition. Okay, children, they are showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing. They are also shows the position. Where is the thing is? Position, time, and place. Okay, have you understood, children? Prepositions are nothing but position words. Okay, they shows the relationship between. Okay, they shows the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay? Okay. So what is the meaning of preposition, children? The word which is used before noun or pronoun to show position, time and place are called preposition. They also shows the relationship between one thing with the another thing. For example, in, on, under, below, above, in front of, behind, beside, at, of, with, by. These are the some examples for preposition. Okay, children. Now I am going to show you one picture. Okay, children. So this is the picture. Okay. So can you tell me where is Prem? So Prem is a boy. Okay, children. Prem is a boy. Can you see the picture over here? So he is Prem. The boy is here called Prem. So where is Prem? Yes. Where is Prem? Prem is sleeping on the bed. Okay, can you see here? Prem is sleeping on the bed. So on is here preposition. Okay. Then can you see where is the bed lamp? See this is the bed lamp. Okay. So where is the bed lamp, children? It is behind the bed. Okay. It is behind the bed. So here behind is the preposition. Okay. Then can you tell me where are the books? Where are the books, children? The books are on the table. Okay. The books are on the table. So here on is the preposition. Okay. Can you see the cat? Where is the cat? Yes, children, where is the cat? The cat is under the table. Okay. The cat is under the table. So here under is the preposition. Okay. Then where is the bat, children? Can you see the bat over here? Where is the bat? The bat is behind the door, isn't it? The bat is behind the door. So here behind is the preposition. Okay. So where is the ball, children? Can you see the ball in the picture? Where is the ball? Yes, ball is on the floor. It is on the floor. So on is here preposition. Okay, children, can you see the picture here? Where is the picture? Where is the picture? The picture is on the wall. So on is here preposition. Okay? Okay, children. So these are the preposition. The lamp is behind the bed. The books are on the table. The cat is under the table. Okay. The ball is on the floor. The picture is on the wall. So behind, on, under are the preposition here. Okay, children. Have you understood? Now let us see how we have to use in, on and at in the sentences. Okay. Let us study about when we should use. Okay. At which particular time we have to use in, on, at prepositions. Okay. Mostly used prepositions are in, on and at. These are mostly used prepositions. Okay. Okay, children. In is used, I and in. It is used for the months, season and historical periods. Okay children, in, where we have to use in? In is used for month, historical periods and for season. Okay. Month. When we are talking about the month, when we are talking about the season, when we are talking about the historical periods, then we have to use in preposition in the sentences. Okay. Month, season, historical period. Okay. When we have to use in children, when we are talking about the months, season and historical period. Okay. Now let us see when we have to use on. Okay children, on is used for the days of the week and specific days. Okay. On we have to use when we are talking about the dates and days of the week. Is for days of the week and dates. Okay. Specific days. Okay. Now let us see at. At we always used when we are talking about the specific time. Okay. When we are talking about meals. Okay. When we should use at children, when we are talking about specific time. Specific time, meals, about meals. Meals means children having food, whether it is breakfast, lunch or dinner. Okay. And also when we are talking about the places, then we have to use at. Okay. In is used for the month, season, historical period. Okay. Historical time period. On, when we have to use on, it is used for the days of the week and when we are talking about the specific dates. And at we have to use about when we are talking about the specific time or places or then about meals. Okay. So these are the in, on, at prepositions when we have to use at the specific time, place and having meals. Okay. Now let us see how we are gonna use these in, on, at prepositions in sentences. Okay. When we have to use according to the situation, according to the position, time and place. Okay children. Now let us see the examples for in, on, at. So the first one is the boys starts eating their lunch at 12 p.m. Okay children. The boys starts eating Day lunch at 12 p.m. So here children, can you observe here? At. See, the boys start eating their lunch at 12 p.m. Why we have used here at only? Why children? Because we are talking about here the specific time. Okay? At, when we have to use at children? When we are talking about the specific time. And meals. Meals means food, having food, whether it is breakfast, whether it is lunch, whether it is dinner. So here we are talking about the lunch, isn't it? So here we have to use at preposition because here we are talking about the specific time as well as about the meals. So here what we have to use? Which preposition we have to use children? We have to use at preposition because we are talking about here specific meals and about specific time. Okay, so we have to use here at preposition. Okay, now let us see the second one. Okay children, so the second one is it snows all the time in December. Okay, it snows all the time. It snows all the time in December. Okay children. So here which preposition we have used? In. Why we have used in only children? Because in is used for the month. So which is the month we have used here? December. Here we are talking about the month December. So when we are talking about the months, then we have to use in preposition. Whenever we are talking about the months, we have to use in preposition. Okay children, in preposition is used for month, season and historical periods. Okay, so here the December is the month, so we have to use in preposition. Okay, now let us see the third one. They practice cricket on Saturday. Okay, they practice cricket on Saturday. Okay children, here what we have used, which preposition we have used children? On. Why we have used on only? Yes, because on is used for the days of the week. Here Saturday is the day of a week. Okay, Saturday is the day of a week. So here for the days of the week we have to use on preposition. Okay, so here when we are talking about days of the week or specific dates, we have to use on preposition. So here on is the preposition that is showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay, so here on is showing the relationship between cricket and the Saturday. Okay, one thing with the another thing. They are always used before the nouns or pronouns. So here Saturday is the noun, naming word, name of the day. So here they are always used before noun or pronoun. So Saturday is here noun, December is here noun. Okay children. So here at, in, on are the prepositions. Okay. In is used for the month, season and historical places. On is used for the days of the week and specific dates. And at is used for showing the specific time, about meals and about the places. And now let us see some more examples about these. So the fourth one is Sir Isaac Newton was born on the 70th century. Okay, fourth one. Sir Isaac Newton was born on 70th century. So here children, Sir Isaac Newton was born on 70th century. So here 70th century is the historical period. Okay, that is already happened. That is historical period. For the historical period, we have to use in preposition. Sorry, here we have to use in preposition. So here 70th century is the historical period time. So here for the historical period of time, we have to use in preposition. Okay children, now let us see the fifth example. See here children, in is showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay. Now let us see the fifth one. At breakfast, she drinks coffee with only sugar. At breakfast. At breakfast, she drinks coffee with only sugar. So here children, which is the preposition? Yes, at is the preposition. Okay children, here at is the preposition. Why we have to use at only in this sentence children? Because here we are talking about the breakfast. So breakfast is a meal. Meal means having foods. Okay. Here meal. Meal means food. So here breakfast. When we are talking about the meals, so then we have to use at. So here breakfast is meal. So before the meal we have to use at. Okay. So preposition always used before the noun. So noun is here breakfast, name of the meal. Okay. So at is showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing over here. So for the meals we have to use at. Okay, at preposition. So we have used here at preposition before the meal. At breakfast, she drinks coffee with only sugar. Okay, children. Now let us see the sixth one. In the middle of ages, armies used swords. In the middle of ages, armies used swords. Okay, children. So here, why we have to use in only? Because it shows the historical period of time. Okay. In always we have to use before when we are talking about month, season and historical period. Here in this sentence we are talking about armies used sword. So here this sentence shows the historical period of time. So we have to use in. Okay. In the middle of the ages, armies used swords. So here this is the historical period of time. So we have to use in preposition. Okay children. Now let us see the seventh one. So here we have the seventh example. She had the job interview on the 2nd of June. She had the job interview on the 2nd of June. She had the job interview on the 2nd of June. Okay children, so here, can you see children what we have used here? Here we have used on preposition. So why we have to use on here? Because we are talking about the months. Okay, when we are talking about the months, we have to use on preposition. Okay children, so here on is talking about the months. Okay, so on is here showing the relationship between one thing with the another thing. Okay children, hope you all have understood today's class. Now it is time to take your homework. So your today's homework is write 5 sentences by using preposition. Okay children, your today's homework is you have to write 5 sentences by using the preposition. Hope you all have understood today's class. Now it is time to end our class. Let us meet in the next session with the new topic. Till then, have a good day. Bye bye children.